Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining us for another Wednesday night episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast. And boy, are we hyping here tonight. This is Cowboy Week. If you lived as long and are as old as Shannon Big-G and myself, you remember when this Cowboy rivalry was a big thing. They played in 3 Super Bowls. Some about those teams on the field together, those colors going against each other. It takes me back. You know what I mean? So, Lynn Swann, Drew Pearson, Tony Dorsett, Franco Harris, Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, just so many names in this rivalry. And they play once every 4 years. If you want a way to remember when do they play, the year of the Olympics. They play every year that there's an Olympic game. So, but now it's time in the season that it's time for the Cowboys versus Steelers. And we're ready to get into that and a whole bunch of other stuff on this episode. So with that being said, I'm going to shout out the homie Triple OG Shannon White. Shannon, what's happening, man?
The big fine.
Big fine.
Big fine.
I've just noticed that everything's freezing on me. I don't know if y'all see it, but everything's freezing. So I'm going to drop out, and I'm going to reset the router, and I'll be back.
Bet.
Okay, man.
Because it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back.
Got you, Shannon.
I know how it is. I was like that the other week. Big G.
Yes, sir.
Not even start with the algorithms, man. You going right into Dak is trash?
Let me tell you something, Tate Boy Fresh. Dak is trash. Mike McCarthy tucks his gym shorts in when he works out. It's Wednesday 10-2, and the Cowboys suck. And Dak Prescott listens to Elmo's World in his headphones when he's warming up on the field. Let's go, Steeler Nation, and get them bums up out of here. I've been waiting all year for this mess, man. Let's go. Let's get them Cowboys.
Real quick, go. Since we're waiting on Shannon, go ahead and plug us for this weekend.
Man, you already know. Live watch party on the Know It Alls podcast. Join us live as we watch the Steelers Cowboy channel on the channel this week on YouTube. Any of y'all that's rocking with us on Steel Curtain Nation, make sure you swing on over to the Know It Alls. There's the correct spelling. Our chat generals will put it in the live chat. We're going to be rocking out for the entire game in-time game analysis, talking about the plays, talking about what's happening, and it's going to be jumping off this week. Cowboys versus Steelers live on the Know It Alls podcast, 8 p.m. Sunday on the YouTube.
Yeah, man, got party misspelled. Watch part. But yeah, watch party. We're going to be giving Mod grief. If y'all watch the Know It Alls, you'll know Mod is a huge Cowboy fan. We really have been waiting for this game for a long time. Big G is bringing his Dak is trash sign.
Right off the bat. Let's go.
Dumpster fire, dumpster juice.
Whatever way you want it, Tate, it don't matter. No diddy, no doubt. Whatever way you want it, I'm getting it in this week.
Yeah,
because the Cowboys is out of here.
You know what you said. That's definitely a no diddy because I don't want it.
Listen, I'll take it this week. I don't care. Because, listen, it's about us putting some respect on our name, man. Put some respect. I am so tired of this Cowboy talking this yak, thinking they all good, thinking that they America's team. They not. It's us. It's Steelers Nation, man. It's us, bruh. It's us. So we're going to put this to bed this week. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it no more. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm with you. I mean, I've been looking forward to this game for a while. So, just because the fans I probably like hearing their mouth the least are the Browns and the Cowboys. Like literally.
Facts. Big
I don't mind the Ravens. I don't mind the homie B Dirt and Tim Lions thumping their chest when the Bengals is playing good and beating us, but something about the Browns and the Cowboys.
Yeah, get them out of here, man. I can't wait, man. I'm telling you, I'm hyped, man. Listen, I wish we played today. I'm so hyped. Let's go right now. We ain't even got to wait till Sunday. Let's go now.
Well, fellas, Shannon's back in the building. So, Shannon, you back just in time for us to take this quick break. And we're going to come back and get into the Steeler news and probably take another break, talk about the Davante Adams trade, and then talk about the game this Sunday night in prime time. So if you're watching on YouTube, you know we're not going anywhere. We just got to, for our audio broadcast, hear a few words from our partners. And if you stay with us, we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. Your boy Tate here with the homie Shannon and the little fella Big-G saying get those algorithms up. Big-G, have them get them up, man. I'm gonna track them today for you to see where we at, so I can let you know if you're gonna be disappointed or not.
What's cracking with it right now? What's cracking?
Oh, I'm not on the screen. I mean,
fine. Fine, Tate. It's Cowboy week. We can't have no flaws. It's Cowboy week. I was trying to pause. I mean, mute it because I'm opening my phone up so I can see how many. He muted it, Shannon. He muted it, but he got the phone. Shannon, is your mic going? Is your mic going?
Yeah. Okay. What I'm concerned about tonight is I've been filling in on different podcasts because different people like Jeremy and all have had problems with the flooding, and then we know about the Scobro, different things going on, and because I'm doing the pirate stuff too, or trying to, and but around here, a lot of people's just now getting power back. Yeah. Now I never lost it, but I think where everybody's getting power back, the router's been screwed up all day. Yeah, I get it. So I'm trying my best. Hopefully it'll level out here. Shannon, I'll pay your fine. Don't worry about it. I got you this week. All fines is paid by me. You ain't got to worry about it because I know what's going on. And prayers to everybody down there in that region, man. Prayers for all your family. Definitely that part. But hey, you guys got a crumble cookie by where you at? Yes. There's one like 20-some minutes away, 25. Yeah. I got this little piece of peanut butter cookie. I'm breaking it. I got a cookie right here. This is so good. I seen you eating that before the show started. Yeah, I was. Shannon, he can't take it, man. He can't take it. He's like, oh my God, it's so good. I just got to keep going with it. He was enjoying it too. Yes, he was. Absolutely. He's enjoying it now. Yeah, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. I can block my camera. But no, what you just said. What you said again? Say it again, Tate. I can't talk. Full of cookies. Oh Lord! No, that's not what you said at first. No. Yes, sir. I knew that was coming. Go. Yes, sir. Hey, fellas, so let's just get into it real quick, man. A lot of Steeler news going this week. I'm going to deliver some news and let me deliver a few newspapers and news, and then y'all just talk about whatever parts of it you want to talk about. Minus Davante Adams. That's his whole thing all for itself.
Can I play another game, Coach?
What is the paper route? What is the paper route
now? Delivering news.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm with that. I like that graphic. Tate, you've been in the laboratory. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Like with the signs, I come with the little graphics every now and then.
Hey man, we do what we got to do.
But hey man, so the Steelers signed an offensive guard who's tackle capable, Max Scharping. Yeah, I believe he came off the Commanders practice squad. Mm-hmm. Yes, he has starting experience. He's been in the league for a few years. Mm-hmm. They cut Darius Rush and Jalen Elliott.
Facts.
I don't think Roman Wilson is going to play this week. I mean, I don't think he's going to play this week. I've heard he doesn't look like he did early in camp. He's still injured, and he's not really up to speed on the playbook and everything like that.
All right.
I think Isaac Seumalo will try and play this weekend.
Yes.
And James Daniels out. I believe Mason McCormick is going to be the starter at right guard.
Big facts.
And I think that's okay. That's enough for now. So you guys just have at it. I'm gonna eat a piece of cookie while y'all talk about any part of that you want to talk about.
Shannon. So I'm going to ask Shannon a question.
Yes.
Considering what's happened with the offensive line, do you think that with Siamalu coming back and the starting line would be now Moore, Jones at tackles, Siamalu, McCormick at guards, Frazier at center? Do you think that's good enough or serviceable enough for us to get through this season and still have adequate backups with Cook and Spencer Anderson?
Still the best line they've had since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got Anderson, who has been serviceable, but his best ability is versatility. He can back up all the interior positions. Mm-hmm. Max Scharping, or whatever his name is, the new guy, is got starting experience also at guard.
Yeah.
You know, in case that another guy goes down. Cook is coming back.
Yes.
And we know he can be the swing tackle. Mm-hmm. So I think that the offensive line is a lot stronger than people realize.
Yeah. I agree, man. I believe that we're going to right the ship or stable the ship. And I just think we need little pieces like we picked up with the guy that played for the Bengals and the Commanders to come in and be serviceable in case we get another injury. But I know that the Daniels injury hurts. He played his, believe it or not, as far as what I saw in the All-22 film, his film was pretty good before he got hurt. Even though we started out 17-0 and all whatever else, his film, before he got hurt, he was playing well. I still think that McCormick, based on what I saw in the All-22 film, got a B grade for his snaps.
Yeah. Have you noticed that it started when he started playing against Denver there?
Yes.
But he's so enthusiastic, and he comes off the ball so hard that sometimes he either makes a great block or he whiffs altogether.
Yes.
I think he's accelerated his play. He's playing too fast. And he's not letting anything come to him. He's attacking. And once he gets over his toes, so to speak, and can stay on balance and not reach, I think he's going to show a lot of improvement. And that will come as he gets more experience and calms down. Yeah,
I agree. And Shannon, I'm going to tell you this. I've been really, no doubt, hard on Dan Moore. I've been hard. Take her and get me. He putting it up. Look, he shook his head. Eating the cookie. I know, no doubt. I've been hard on Dan Moore, man. I have been, man. His film, Sunday, he gets a B grade as well. Listen, the offensive line was not the issue versus the Indianapolis Colts. It was not. The line played very well. We're going to get to it later on in the show, talking about the running back thing and all whatever else. But the line did their job beyond this. As far as the season was concerned, this was the best two halves I saw with the offensive line playing this last week. So if we can build on that and you can inject Siamalu into this, I think we're going to be okay, Shannon.
Well, that's a big statement when you consider that Daniels went out early.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think that they rallied. I think that really the defense put them in a huge hole early.
Yeah.
And then we seen Fields try to bring them back, and he made plays. And the offense made plays. Now, we understand Pickett's fumbled. He dropped the touchdown. Wasn't his best game. But, we see what we see. Joey Porter Jr., he got picked on all game. He dropped the interception. They opportunities, missed opportunities, they could have won that game. So, that is, we talked a little bit about it, me and Tate did on the hangover.
Yeah.
And that, is this a coaching problem? Is this a player problem? Or is it both? But they come out and they're not ready for prime time. They're not fully focused. And I think that was a very disappointing outcome, but hopefully there was a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Tate Boy Fresh, we got a super chat by my man, the Quad Father, the Quizod out there, Dennis Pavlak. Dennis, man, thank you for the 5 binkers, man. He said, honestly, right now, we are lucky to keep Dan Moore. Never thought I would say that. Quad Father, that's big facts. Tate, what you thinking about that five binker comment out of the Quad Father? Because I agree with it, bro.
Well, yeah, you agree with it, but G. Stradamus, I told you and Shannon both a couple of weeks ago that Dan Moore was probably one of playing the best I tackle at that time.
He was. That's K-Stradamus. K-Stradamus.
He has been functional.
Yeah.
But he is, at times this year, playing a little above functional. And, so that shows he's put in the work. And even though I'd rather see Jones than Fautanu, I am, as Claude says, Dennis said, I am very happy that they do have more, or they would have a problem.
And you will see Fautanu and Jones all next year. Dan Moore's out of here.
Yeah,
correct.
He's doing good for where we're at right now. I'm saying if Jones and Fautanu was healthy, he may have lost his starting position. But far as the line is right now, he's a solid anchor. He's experienced. He's the most starting experience on this team. I mean, far as with the Steelers.
Yeah. Tate, we got 2 super chats that just came through. One is by the Matrix General and Governor Claude Bishop himself. Put it up there, Tate. The Matrix man already in there.
Shout out to
him.
He talking to you, Big G. Go ahead, read it.
He said, Big G, me and Afton have been telling you for a couple of years that Dan Moore wasn't that bad. And you was just talking crazy again. You know what, Claude? Tate just said it. I'm not going to put you in the Matrix for that. But Tate just said it. If Fautanu and Jones were both healthy, Dan Moore would not be starting. But because we have him, he's a serviceable tackle to start in our scheme to help our team continue to win the way we've been winning.
Yeah, he's the best option we have right now. He's better than trying to put Spencer Annett over there or LeGlue or who coming back from injury? Dylan Cook.
Yeah, Cook will be back.
So he better than every option right now. I mean, him and Jones are serviceable. I mean, Fautanu will be the better pro, but Dan Moore will go somewhere next year and get a medium to or so contract somewhere to come be a starting tackle somewhere, and he'll do okay for himself. He's not just trash though. That's all I was ever saying.
Yeah. Danny Littlejohn, $1.99 for the $2, man. We appreciate you. There should be no question. Justin Fields is quarterback 1. Tate, I don't know what you want to take the conversation here yet because we got a script.
No, I'm
going to hang back.
No, but you can say whether or not you agree with him or not, but we won't get into it just yet.
There's my answer. If you're watching us on YouTube, he is him. And that's all I need to say right now because we're going to talk in a minute.
I feel like Robin Hood, and this is Little John, but no question that Fields is number 1.
He's him.
I got a question, man. I'm looking here, man. My beard started to catch up with Shannon's, man. I got to get that J4M back out.
Hey, you see, I done it already. I'm looking all good.
I have to mention where you did talk about Roman Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've heard a podcast from a guy, our buddy Nick, and he's been a guest on the show.
Yeah.
And he says that, he talked about Davante Adams. We'll talk about that in a minute. But he said Roman Wilson is still not completely healthy, and he's behind because of the way the timing and the injury and everything. But again, there's other guys out there that these rookie receivers who miss time at camp, and they're jumping on a moving train, and they are being productive.
Yeah.
And I'm still saying that Roman Wilson needs to get some reps.
Yes.
In the games, get some reps. Play special teams, different things. And that will help him catch up. By not even keeping him inactive, that's not helping him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's 100% healthy. One, and don't think he plays special teams, does he?
Mm-mm. He can though. He can if needed. He can, but he doesn't. Right. And that would put like Scotty Miller or not necessarily Von Jefferson, but that would put a guy like Scotty Miller on a special teams unit, which I think he could help us on special teams. But who knows what they're thinking concerning the wide receiver rotation in Pittsburgh. And that might be the perfect segue to where we go and take with this big news about the WRs, bro.
Real quick, what do you guys think about cutting Darius Rush?
It only leaves us with 3 corners.
I know that.
Yeah, on our active roster right now, we only got 3 corners. So I think something's brewing there, man. Or maybe they're just trying to hold.
You got Jackson, Porter, and Pierre, right? James Pierre.
That's it.
What about Benny Bishop?
He's a safety, but he's played slot corner. Go ahead, Shannon.
Well, I think
What happened?
they just picked up C.J. Henderson, a former top 10 pick.
Right.
And if he is really looking good, they might have decided that they want to give him some play. I hate that they cut Rush, but if Rush ain't showing it at practice and Henderson is, that could be the reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that kid does got top 10 talent though. But I've heard a lot of stuff saying he ain't coachable. I heard that. So we're going to see. But he's in a perfect culture.
Maybe he's been humbled.
Yeah, he's in a perfect culture because Tomlin ain't playing that, bro.
Yeah, he might have been humbled.
Yeah, you get up acting up over there, you're going to be up out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. First thing smoking out of town. First thing.
Okay. So was there anything else in just, the typical movements and ads and drops and stuff like that in the week, but we want to say something about before we go on to the other stuff, the bigger stuff?
Well, I do want to mention real quick that we've heard even comments about Patrick Queen and the green dot.
Yeah.
Now, I've talked about it on 2 podcasts this week, and I'm still saying that if you watch him when he had Smith next to him, and even before then when he did not have the green dot,
yeah,
that is an instinctual, aggressive downhill player. He is not playing the same. That green dot is causing him to be hesitant, and he's being reactionary. He's not imposing his will. He's absorbing the action.
Yeah.
So I think that something needs to be done and take that green dot responsibility away from him.
Well, Shannon, if you do that, what are we going to do? Because the deal is this. Roberts and Wilson are interchangeable based on the scheme and what's going on the field. So the green dot guy is a 4-down guy. So is TJ going to wear the dot? I don't think so. You got to have a guy that's going to be on the field for 4 downs. So that's the big thing.
I thought the same thing me and Shannon talked about in the hangover the other day. And I agree with exactly what you're saying, Big G. I think we just got to, take our lumps and go through and let him get used to call. Because I think for the past couple of years, Roquan Smith had the green dot in Baltimore.
Facts.
And he was able to play free, but you got to let him give him time to
he always did, yeah.
Yeah, give him time to get used to it and get up to speed, and I think he'll be okay.
Tate, Rob Lightfoot want to bet me some corner time, dog. I'm about to listen, put it up there, man. Rob Lightfoot's comment. You see it? He said Russell Wilson starts next week versus the Raiders. He said a corner time bet, Big G. Bet it. How much time you want, Rob? I ain't scared. I ain't never scared because he ain't coming out. Justin ain't coming out of there, bro. He ain't coming out. So whatever you want to bet, what my corner time sign? Whatever you want to bet, let's bet it. It's a bet.
Hey, I love this. That's what I thought, Dennis.
What did he say?
Well, why did you take it out there?
No, he put it up there. He said Patrick Queen looks like Devin Bush when he wears the dot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just stands there. It's paralysis of overanalysis. Some guys just shut down.
Yeah. I get it. Tate, you got the big FINE.
Yeah, man.
The finey.
What we do know is Patrick Queen has been a Pro Bowler and All-Pro.
Facts.
Devin Bush was never those things.
Yeah.
Patrick Queen has had the green dots. The sample size is small for 4 games. Again, I stand by just allowing him to have some time to get accustomed to wearing the green dot and being the voice and the leader of a defense when he's been in Baltimore playing next to Roquan Smith, and he didn't have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But these defenses are very different.
Okay.
The responsibilities that he had in Baltimore and the responsibilities he has now, he was never a Pro Bowler in this system with these responsibilities.
But Shannon, he ain't Devin Bush, though, Shannon.
You got to give him past 4 games.
Yeah, he ain't Devin Bush now. Devin Bush is a scrub. He ain't Devin Bush.
He's better than that. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that's what he reminds me of.
Yeah, but that's because he's getting acclimated. He ain't Devin Bush is a scrub. That was a bust draft pick. Patrick Queen is the real deal now. Come on now. He's just got to get acclimated to doing to being in that position. And I think he's in a perfect position to become that leader and that dog in the middle. It's just he got to get used to it. And I think he'll be all right.
Well, the second touchdown, I think it was against the Colts, him and Elliott were kind of both aggravated that somebody blew the coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, again, does he have the communication skills to do it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tate, that's a good comment, bro. What you got up there?
Comment from
Kobe One Kenobi. Kobe One Kenobi, yeah.
Kobe One Kenobi. I like it.
He just needs to finish. No, I agree.
Yeah, that's fact.
I think as we go along, you'll see a change. I mean, it has been not disheartening, but a little bit, not even disappointing, a little bit underwhelming. Underwhelming is the word.
Facts.
So far, I agree. I agree with all that, but I have no worries.
Yeah, facts.
But look at Deshaun Elliott. I mean, that guy's playing lights out. You could argue he's the best safety that the Steelers have right now.
He's playing.
He's playing great.
Yeah,
but you know why? You know why he can do that, Shannon? Because he lined up next to Minka. The same thing you just made for about Queen lined up next to Roquan Swift. He's lined up against the best safety probably in the league. So he can play with reckless abandon. He's like, my boy back here. I'm good. I'm going to go handle my business. So, that's just my thought.
And he doesn't have the responsibility of getting the guys in on the back end together.
That's right.
And that helps. Like Shannon's been saying, Patrick Queen was better when he didn't have to do it. Well,
yeah.
Deshaun Elliott is good because he don't have to do it either.
No. Yeah. Minka got his back.
And I'm just saying, I don't want Queen doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think if you take the green dot away, Queen's going to start knocking some people out.
I can see that too.
I can definitely see that. But the question was like Big G said, and I said on Monday on the your hangover show, Shannon, like, who has the green dot then? Yeah, and I do think Peyton Wilson is capable, right? I think he's capable.
I think he's more than capable.
Yeah, more than capable. But he's not on the field every day.
He did that in college for North Carolina State. I think he should.
Yeah, but I can't take Roberts off the field every down because Roberts is playing too well, man. Roberts got to get tick. Yeah, that's just me.
If they gave more than one person on the defense a green dot, you can make that happen.
Oh, absolutely. But the NFL ain't having it.
Right.
They ain't having it.
Well, fellas, we're going to take one more quick break. We're almost at the half-hour mark. And when we come back, this is our last break. When we come back, we'll go ahead and get into the Davante Adams stuff and this week's game against the Cowboys. And we'll talk about the question that Little John had about Justin Fields. So if you're watching on YouTube, you know how we get on. We're not going nowhere. If you listen on the audio platform, Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon, wherever you're listening to the FFSN, SCN, Pump Your Brakes podcast, we'll be right back after a few words from our partners. And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. Your boy Tate, huge Steeler fan, with some other Steeler fans in the building. The lit little fella, Big G. And the triple OG homie, Shannon White, down there in West Virginia, avoiding storms, trying to get his router to stay up, doing yeoman's work at it. Yeah.
And
What do you say, Shannon?
Those that picture you got of me and Big G in the car and the brakes skid and everything.
Yeah.
I look like a bullfrog. That's about 70 pounds ago.
Okay.
Every time you pop that thing up there, I look like a daggone bullfrog.
Let me look. Oh, yeah, I never paid attention to it. I have to get some new pictures in there, but
I didn't have no neck. I just look like a bull.
Y'all not supposed to look good, Shannon. Y'all crash dummies.
Yeah.
When last time you see a crash dummy look good?
Yeah, well, at least before the accident.
Yeah.
All right, but fellas, so let's just get into this real quick. Justin Fields so far Russ was named the starter. Russ was put in pole position from the beginning of the offseason when they both got there. Russ was named the starter after minimal reps in training camp and in preseason games.
Yep.
Justin Fields has gone 3-1 in the first 4 games.
Yep.
Arguably played his best game in the loss the other day. I mean, a lot of stuff to clean up, always stuff to clean up.
Yep.
And so after the game, this is courtesy of Bleacher Report.
Can I play another game, Coach?
You can't make a grilled cheese without toasting both sides of the sandwich, son.
What?
Great job. Chiefs win.
That little me one? Wow.
For real?
I thought that was funny.
It was hilarious.
One of those Bleacher Report shorts. But so the question is, can Justin Fields start again? So are we certain he's starting this week?
I'm 150% positive that Justin Fields is starting this week. Listen, let me say this, man. Tomlin is not stupid. Okay. He knows, in my opinion, Russie's healthy enough to play. In an emergency situation, because why else is he standing on the sideline in a uniform? If he had to go in there, he'd go in there. Okay.
Well, he's the emergency quarterback.
Correct.
Which puts him as the third quarterback.
Correct.
Kyle Allen will come in first.
Correct. So, but this is the deal. I think that he's playing his cards along with Omar Khan because we've already seen one injury happen over in Miami with a team that just looks dismal without a starting quarterback. And they got him out there to saying, hey, we could trade for this guy. But as far as playing and who's done what he needs to do, Justin. Listen, bro. Justin is the guy. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. He's just going to continue to get better and better and better and better. Now, Tate, like you said, the little fumble deal.
Hey, did you see that film breakdown of Justin Fields I sent you the other day?
Yeah, the whole thing. I watched it 2 times. I watched it at work on my lunch break.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it twice, man. I'm like, what do they mean he can't? Listen, the knock on him. He can't read a defense. He can't do this. He can't do that. That boy is stood in the pocket. You know his passer rating was 106.5 this last week, man. Stop it. All those, man, listen, all those people that keep saying Russ, stop it and get up out of here. Justin is the dude. Shannon, I yield, and I give the floor to you before my blood pressure goes sky high, man. Go ahead and say what you got to say, man.
The last comment, Kevin Brokenborough said something nobody says ever. Say that again. Thanks, Kevin, for the comment. He says right again, G. But
you don't be paying attention to the live chat. I get a lot of that over there, dog.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Well, I'm at the point I've seen enough.
Facts.
I've seen him do things, progressions, read the defense. I've seen him do enough with the amount of talent that young man has. I think Justin Fields is the guy I'm sticking with. He's the guy that I think has franchise quarterback potential for the next decade. There's no way I'm taking him out. I don't care if Russell Wilson is fully healthy. I know what happened in Miami, but Tua is at the point in his career that he get a tap. That wasn't even that hard a hit.
Yeah.
Give him his last concussion. And once it's like a fighter. Once
you can't get a concussion when you're the one delivering the hit.
Yeah, when a fighter, once you get your bell rung, look at Chuck Liddell. At the end, he just get grazed, and he was out. And that's how Tua is.
Yeah.
And so I'm sorry, but I think that Fields is fine. I would, if you could get something for Wilson, because I'm afraid if they don't trade Wilson, we're going to have some drama. And we don't need drama, and it's coming. Because he's playing for the Steelers are paying him next to nothing, and I think he would love to go to Miami.
Perfect segue.
Hey, you see the 5 super chat? You see that?
I didn't see it. Thanks for keeping me on top of things.
That sucker was scrolling, boy. That live chat
always showing up.
Yeah,
we need to get him a VIP Steel Curtain Network membership.
Yeah. We're gonna get him an invite to one of these shows. We're gonna pull him up on screen and see how he do then.
Is
he over there? Go ahead, Tate.
He said Huntley showed his Pro Bowl credentials Monday. LOL, not.
Facts.
I agree with you. He didn't, but he played better than Skylar Thompson. They at least got a touchdown.
Yeah.
For the first time, I think maybe since Tua been out. It's been a minute.
Yeah, facts.
But so here's my question, you guys. Thanks, Quad, for the 5 super chat. Here's my question, you guys. Would you trade Russell Wilson and a 3rd round pick to the Raiders for Davante Adams? Now we get into Davante Adams stuff. But first, would you do that trade?
Shannon, can I go first?
Yes.
I would trade Russie, a 3rd round, a 5th round, and maybe something else to get Davante Adams.
Man, you're doing too much. You don't got to do all that.
I would. But the Raiders don't want him. The Raiders don't want him. But I would. Russie, a 3rd and a 5th. Get up on out of here. Get up on out of here and trade it. Because listen, Davante with us, it's over. I mean, listen, people don't understand how good Davante Adams actually is. He's really, it's just he's been playing with a. Remember when Randy Moss, I want y'all to think back. Davante was in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. He was down there killing it. They traded him to purgatory with the Raiders, and his numbers good, but it wasn't as good.
Didn't he sign with the Raiders as a free agent? He wanted to go to the Raiders to play with Derek Carr.
Right. And then when he got back with a dog quarterback with Tom Brady, he blew up again. Davante would do the same thing for Pittsburgh. If you get Davante, listen, he's going to go bananas. And lightweight, he's going to make Pickens go bananas. Because now you can move Pickens around like a chess piece. He can be in the slot outside. And listen, my sources is telling me a lot of them Steelers are saying, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on over here. A lot of them Steelers are saying, come on over here, bro. Come on over here.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead, Shannon.
Because I told you before the show that me and you're going to disagree on this. And you're my dog. Now, you know that. And I have the utmost respect for all of your opinions. And sometimes we disagree. My opinion is, did you see, we talked all year that the wide receiver 2 doesn't get numbers in Arthur Smith's offense. Now, that would mean that if Adams is so great still, Pickens is going to wide receiver 2, and that's going to stun him. I don't want that. Did you see Adams, what he was saying on the sidelines? That I got to get the F out of here. I'm going to get killed. I've never got hit. Again, more drama that I'm really not interested in. You're getting a rental because he's got guaranteed money this year. The next 2 years of his contract, he has no guaranteed money. So either you're getting a rental for the rest of this season, or he's going to ask for a new contract when you sign him, something the Steelers don't do in season. So I'm just named 3 things that make acquiring him doesn't look as attractive, because everybody's assuming, I've heard people, if you get Adams, this is a Super Bowl team. See, I don't believe that they're there yet. We have to develop Fields. It's happening. And having Adams, obviously, if he don't get enough targets or he don't get enough usage, he can cause a problem, and that can affect Fields as well. So in my humble opinion, I'd rather they just avoided that right now.
Tate, we had 2 super chats, man. I don't know if you've seen them scroll by. We had 2 of them.
I didn't. Thanks for keeping me up.
Yeah, it's 2 of them.
Again. Go ahead,
said Omar Khan cooking up a deal. Adams is on the way. I think this has a better chance. But go ahead, Tate.
I think so too. Thanks, Danny, for the $1.99.
Mm-hmm.
Lil John. Jay's upper teeth, Big G. That take is used baby diaper. No to Adams. Well, we got two different perspectives right there.
Who'd you say said that, Rob Lightfoot?
Jay's upper teeth said that one.
Jay, Matrix.
Go. If we put the Matrix, we got to put Shannon in the Matrix. That's an honest opinion, though. So now, is it like y'all said? Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think the trade is they're trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
I think Davante Adams, like Shannon said, his contract is like $16.8 million a year this year. And so that's about $1 million a game. That's not a lot. You know, that's what he actually gets paid, not the cap hit.
Yeah.
So if he gets traded to the Steelers, just look at it like that. If he gets traded by the bye or at the bye, we got 9 games left after the bye.
Yeah.
So we're paying him $9 million a year. I think he's a veteran receiver with a lot of experience, a lot of craftiness. I think he can help George Pickens. Davante Adams was never a problem with Green Bay.
Never.
You know, I mean, we do take this last first part of this season, and we're gonna hold that against him because he plays for a bad team and he wants out of there. I'm not gonna hold it against him. I think he'd come because Mike Tomlin helps everybody get right. We even thought AB was right for a little while.
What's the Raiders' record?
Trash. They 2-2.
What's the Steelers' record?
3-1.
It's one game different. The Raiders ain't that bad.
He don't believe in their quarterback, Shannon.
Gunnar Minshew.
But again, that's not being a team player. That's being a me player.
No, I think he wants to win. I think he sees that ship is going to sink this year.
Yeah, Gunnar Minshew is garbage.
And then I think, Arthur Smith, the receiver, the second to wide receiver 2 may not put up numbers, but just the threat of that guy being on the field with George Pickens, with Pat Freiermuth, with Jaylen Warren, with Justin Fields at quarterback, it's going to open up so much stuff for everybody.
They're going to get Pickens will get the ball any kind of way that you can get it to him, Tate. He's going to get it on reverses in the rounds. The same way the Cowboys use CeeDee Lamb, that's how you're going to see Pickens get the ball for Pittsburgh if Davante comes.
Adams was playing with Rodgers, the Hall of Fame quarterback, and he left voluntarily. It was more about it was more about the money than it was about the winning. And that's never changed.
I think that situation was more about Aaron Rodgers, he not knowing what his quarterback was going to do.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers had Green Bay hostage all the time when he was there.
For 3 years.
He's like, I don't know what this dude going to do. He going to break the bank. I'm not going to get as much money as I can get. That part is probably true. So I'm going to go to Vegas and play with my boy. Did he go there for 1 year? They get rid of his boy.
Yeah, Derek
Adams already said he wants to go to the Jets or the Saints. He said that today.
He can say it all he wants to. The 3 teams that's got the bread to do it is the Cowboys, the Steelers, and the Jets. So I don't know. But Adams went to Vegas because, like you said, Tate, because Derek Carr. And then they shipped Derek Carr up out of town. That made him really salty.
Right. I think that was a thing. And I think if we don't get Adams, which is fine by me, I can go either way with it. I think if he comes, pause. I think if he gets to Pittsburgh, he plays this season. I think they renegotiate because, like you said, he don't have no guaranteed money. And I think you can get him. I think you can get him for 2 years, 42, 44 million.
I'll tell you this much: if Davante Adams does come to Pittsburgh, the guy who's not going to be in Pittsburgh next season, that a lot of Steelers fans are going to get mad when I say this, but it's just true. Najee won't be there next season because they'll keep picking.
He's not going to be here. Yo, that's not breaking news.
Yeah, he's up out of there. If Davante Adams comes,
hey, Jerry,
the money don't work.
Jerry,
they said
save the money for Fields. If he works out, I agree.
Fields ain't going to break the bank. We're going to be all right with Justin's money. He ain't going to break the bank.
Fields, I got Fields getting 3 years, 90 million. He's not going to get one of them $50 million contracts.
Facts.
You know,
I've heard 3 years, $100 million.
That still ain't bad.
With that,
I do that too.
That's what Baker got.
That's still more realistic.
Yeah. I give him $100 million for 3.
And we saying that Steelers aren't ready for a Super Bowl. Hey, man, I got the Steelers going to the AFC Championship game.
As of now, don't nobody in the AFC look unbeatable.
And, if you go to the AFC Championship game, you can go to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
So,
That's big facts, bro. I agree with that.
I'm not out on them not being a piece or two away from really trying to make a run.
Yeah.
And Cam is 35, TJ is 30, Mink is 28. I mean, these dudes, you got to go ahead and make a move. Like the Rams went all in and got their bowl when they brought Von Miller in and
Matt Stafford.
Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, Matt Stafford. They switched him and Jared Goff.
Matt Stafford too. They made that move. Sometimes you got to push the chips into the center of the table, man.
Well, when can we make a move right now to a running back needy team?
Who?
And move Harris and pick us up a receiver.
So you would trade Harris to the Raiders for Davante Adams and a draft pick or two? You would do that?
I just think Harris is a terrible, terrible fit for this offense.
Shannon, I didn't think about that. I like that. I'm not mad at that.
Najee hadn't put up the numbers to accrue any value in a trade. I think he's going to be here. I think he's going to be here the rest of the year, trying to prove himself so he can get some money on the back end next year. But
yeah,
I think
everybody sees he don't have enough wiggle and he don't have enough burst, and it's just sad. You said on Monday on the Hangover, you've had how many of them Alabama running backs don't work out?
Quite
all of them. What do you mean? All of them except
boy. I mean, I was hoping he could at least be Mark Ingram, but he ain't even Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
Right.
But he ain't trash, though, because, I mean, y'all think about it. He still could get 1,000 this season, and he'd be the first Steeler to get 3,000s in a row.
That would be 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Yeah, come on, man. That's not trash now.
Yeah, but if you get 350 carries, you average 3 yards a carry. I mean, when he gets to the line and he has to stop or hesitate, he's done. When he tries to run outside, they run him down. They have to do traps and gap plays and quick hitters, and where he can have momentum and there's a designed hole. That's what he did at Alabama. He don't fit this offense.
Yeah, he's not a zone scheme back. He's a gap scheme. He's helmet on helmet, and let the guys push people forward, and you just run through the gap, through the line, and just bully people. That's what he does.
And let's be honest. Not only did he run behind Alabama, one of the top 5 programs in the nation, but he don't have good vision.
Yeah, facts.
That's why the hole's got to be a designed hole.
Yeah.
I tell you what, before we get to Jay's upper teeth matrix worthy comment, thanks for the $2 Jay's upper teeth.
Hey, Tate, the whole live chat said put him in the matrix. But go ahead. Man. I was watching the comments. That's why I was even like, oh my God, they was over there assassinating me.
Hey, man, but I think Arthur Smith has to come up with something like, put Najee at fullback, have him and Cordell Patterson both in the backfield. I mean, it's things Najee can bring to the game that he can do.
Yeah.
He can be that receiver out the backfield as a fullback or H-back, good hands, and once he's out in space, he's just not even looking to make a move on people. He's just bullying DBs over.
That's how he did the catch in Indianapolis. The catch in Indianapolis, he caught it, ran wild.
Yeah, that's how he's going to stay effective. But it ain't going to help him in next year's salary. Mm-hmm. His next contract, it's going to make him even cheaper. Well, but I'm telling you, he's either going to take a reasonable salary from somebody next year, or he ain't going to be around.
Tate, we got to read that comment of Jay's upper teeth, man. We got to read it, even though it's matrix worthy. I didn't take it down. Where'd it go?
First, since it was a matrix worthy comment, I was going to put him in the matrix first.
Get up in there. No diddy, no doubt. Get up in there in that matrix.
Now, thanks for the $2 super chat, Jay's Upper Teeth. Big G, go ahead and read it and talk about it.
Jay's Upper Teeth, $2. Fields hasn't showed me a franchise ability yet. Jay's Upper Teeth. That, you know what? I haven't done it all show. It's that time. Shannon, 1 through 4, Shannon. Which one?
2.
2. Tate, kick rocks. Kicking rocks, man. Kick rocks.
We got a graphic for that too.
Yes.
Get it. Tell him to get the kicking. He showed enough ability, man. Get him into the matrix. Get him over there, man. Hey, have a good conversation with Claude in there. Claude's gonna give you some instructions and the keys how to get out of there. You just need to just listen to Claude and you can get out of it because Claude's been in and out of there. He knows what to do. Right. So follow Claude.
Claude knows what to do to get out the matrix.
He does.
From the homie Danny Littlejohn.
Danny Littlejohn, thanks for the 2 bankers, man. He says Harris has value in the red zone and short yardage. Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
he does.
That's
it's
not
called
good.
fullback. It's called fullback.
Yeah,
I believe he can do it, and I also believe that value in the red zone and short yardage is not enough to get the money that Najee gonna want.
No.
But I'm predicting he can get 2 years, $15 million. The Steelers will meet him in the middle if he stays here. I think something like that is viable. But he's not getting top 5, top 10 running back money.
Yeah. We had another super
Clyde's
chat,
back.
another one.
Not Clyde, but the quad father. Yeah.
No, was that the quad? Somebody at the Pavlak. Yeah, there you go. He said, Dennis Pavlak, thank you for the 2. Yeah. Bring back the slowpoke graphic. It's in the chamber, man. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. It's in the chamber now. It's hold tight. But Claude, show that dude how to get out of the matrix, man. Show him how. Show him the way. Just turn him to and say, follow me. I know the way. So get out of there, man.
Hey, Big G.
Right
now, 175 in here watching, 73 thumbs up. How you feel about that? That's about 50%.
I'll take it.
Yeah, keep in mind that everybody that's watching and viewing is not on YouTube. So I'm on some of the other platforms.
That's facts. But I'll take it, though.
Thanks for the super chat. But fellas, let's talk about this game this weekend. And again, that rivalry we talked about, it's Steelers Cowboy week. A lot of storylines. Big G, we having a game watch party on the Nordoff channel.
Yes, we are. Yes, sir. Yes,
we're
sir.
going live at 8 o'clock on Sunday. The game kicks off at 8:15. You got myself and Big G coming with the Steelers perspective, and Mod likes the Cowboys, and so I'm counting on me and Big G giving them a really hard time. I got to think Dallas gonna get kind of hands put on them.
Yeah, Tate, Kobe won Kenobi for the $2, man. We appreciate you. Hey, man, that's big facts. Darnell Washington needs to get the ball more. I'm trying to tell you, but Tate, we got to get to the game. But absolutely agree with that.
Let's talk about it then. Go ahead.
Darnell Washington is not only a red zone threat, not only a catchable threat, but in 12 personnel, he's a beast.
You just act like you was gonna not really get into that whole question. You said let's get to the game, and you go right to Darnell Washington.
I know, man. I'm gonna go to the game, but I've been calling for Darnell for a long time. I'm biased.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, Shannon, it is true. I'm calling my bias. But listen, let's get to the game. Cowboys Nation invades Steelers Stadium. Cowboys Nation has got a lot of injuries. Minka Fitzpatrick that I heard. I'm not Minka Fitzpatrick. Micah Parsons is trying to play. He's not going to play. He's got a high ankle sprain. They ruled out the wide receiver Cook today. He's not going to play. Tank Lawrence is not going to play. He's out. I'm hearing that they're having issues with one of the tackles as well. He might not play. So they got a lot of injuries. But Dallas has shown me that they can't run the ball and they can't stop the run. And that plays directly into what we want to do as a team. I think Joey Porter Jr. travels with CeeDee Lamb wherever he's at on the field. Everybody else go get Dak Prescott. And I think we run the ball consistently on Dallas between Cordell Patterson, if Warren is available, and Najee, and Justin's legs. And we do what we do as Steelers Nation, bro.
I like that.
Hey, who let him out of the Matrix?
I don't know. What did he say?
It's even worse.
What? Claude Bishop for the $5. Can Arthur Canada and JF score at least 3 points in the first half against the Cowboys? I'm just asking for a friend. Claude, you are not asking for a friend. You are asking for yourself. Don't be trying to do the double hand, moving and playing 3-card money. Get back up in the matrix right now and don't try that mess, man. Because his name is Arthur Smith, not Arthur Canada.
Hey, Claude, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. You keep the show jumping, man. We appreciate when you having a regular night and when you're on your matrix worthy night. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Shannon, your thoughts on the game?
Well, I've been listening to everybody this week, and Justin Fields is talking about how the Steelers have got to start faster. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. And he says it's not about practice habits, what Gatorade they're drinking. They just got to be more focused and ready to start the game. Then we hear about Deshaun Elliott talking about the practice habits of the Steelers and how it's a little loose. I want to see a difference this week. You got embarrassed last week. You got behind early. I want to see Joey Porter Jr. match up with CeeDee Lamb, and I want him to look like the shutdown corner I think he can be. As Big G said, Dallas doesn't run the ball well or stop the run. So the Steelers have got to do what they have to do. If it's Harris, they're going to have to do quick hitters, some trap, plays, and get him where he can be effective. And then on defense, like I said, they just got to stop the run and then tee off on Dak. So I think this is a game, the way it's shaping up, that the Steelers can impose their will on Sunday Night Football. Because remember, what is it, the last 7 or 8 games for Dallas? They've got blowed out 5 of them. Going back to last year.
Giving up crazy run yards so they ran into the Giants.
Yep.
But I think
you see that super chat, Tate? Go ahead. Keep going. Yeah. He is. Quad Father said.
No, that's the wrong one.
We got 2 of them. Yeah. Quad Father said he anti-Matrix. He is. Quad.
Dynamic.
He's anti-Matrix. The Quad is anti-Tate.
He is.
He is. And
he's the most pragmatic, reasonable chat general we have out here that's always giving real solid comments and takes.
Yeah. Facts.
Then we had another super chat.
Marcos Quintino, he had for the 99 cent, the dollar, man. We appreciate you, bro. First time jumping in live. Marcus, man, don't listen to Claude Bishop because you're going to the Matrix. Don't play it. Don't play with it. Don't mess around with it. Stay Matrix free. Lean to the side of the Quad Father. Lean to the side. Walk towards the light.
You remember that just reminds you going way back. You remember the Quintero brothers, Marcus and Victor Quintero?
At the crib, yes.
They both used to box. They was beasts.
Oh, they could. They had hands.
Yeah.
They had hands.
Here's another one.
Another one. Steelers Reaper. He said, go ahead. He said, all I could hear in my head after the Indy loss was the Waterboy quote. Oh no, we suck again. Let's dominate versus Little D for Steeler Nation. That's big facts. But go ahead, Tate. That's big facts, man.
Oh no, suck again.
That's funny.
Big G. What Steeler Reaper's comment say?
He said, all I could hear in my head after the Indy loss was the Waterboy quote. Oh no, we suck again. Let's dominate. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
hey man, Steelers Reaper, you can't be setting a player up like that, man. I'm just trying to read your comment, man. And Tate Boy Fresh was laying in the cut for me, man. He was laying in the cut for the no doubt, man.
He's a snake in the weeds.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you guys said about the game and the way that it should go. I'll just add that I'd like to see, like Shannon said, Joey Porter Jr. You said also Big G. Follow CeeDee Lamb everywhere.
Yeah.
I think you gotta. You're gonna stop the run. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but I don't see a way. If we do everything we're supposed to do, I don't see a way Dallas can beat us.
No way. No way. No way. We got to stick to the script. But no, Claude, we did answer. What question is he talking about? We did answer him.
Well, just put the question up again right now, Claude, and we'll answer it.
Yeah, I don't. We didn't miss no question.
I ain't sure what he's talking about.
Yeah, get him.
Nobody ever is, Shannon.
The Matrix. That's the Matrix hypnotizes you. That's what you over there seeing all the numbers and all whatever. You just like, man, oh my God, what is going on over here? Yeah, yep.
Come on, Claude. Put the question in the live chat.
Yeah.
Right now, get those little thumbs to going.
I'm telling you, the Matrix got him. The Matrix got him hypnotized. He's out there like big.
I agree with Anthony Spurl. Let Justin Fields play ball. Agreed.
And what's our predictions for the game?
That's where I was coming to.
Okay.
And if you watch what the Ravens did to the Cowboys, minus letting them come back, can they score at least 3? Yes, they can score 3 points in the first half. I bet.
Put him back in there. Put him back in there, man. Stop that, man.
Have they scored more than 3 points in the first half? They scored 7 against the Chargers. But anything else? They scored 10 against Denver. I mean, they scored 3 points. They had 3 against the Colts.
Yeah, they did.
But I think if you watch Baltimore's game plan against the Cowboys, because again, I've said it before on the latest on The Hangover, Justin Fields can do everything Lamar Jackson can do. Now, Lamar Jackson is more experienced, more polished, but as far as physical capabilities, Justin Fields probably is better than Lamar Jackson.
That's facts.
He's thicker and he's stronger.
Shannon, watch that thicker, Shannon. You're on the line. You're on the line, Shannon. Watch that thicker.
Bigger and thicker.
Yeah. Hey, you're on the line. You're on the line.
So score predictions. I'll go first this week. Let you guys bring it home. I got the Steelers scoring 31 points this week.
Oh,
31. I mean, look what the Saints did to the Dallas defense. I mean, the Steelers going to score 31, and I got the game. The Steelers going to hold them to 14. It's going to be, the Steelers are getting 2.5, I believe. Take that and run with it. So I'm taking the Steelers to beat the Cowboys 31-14.
Oh, Shannon, go ahead, go, man.
Well, I believe.
Wait, Shannon. Jay's upper teeth is for the $2, man. Thanks, man. He said, Big-G, I just found my lower teeth in the Matrix. Yes, Jay, yes. Work your way out of there. Work your way out of there. Go ahead, Shannon. Go ahead, man.
Well, because of that, Mr. Woody said he took my score. But I do think it's going to be 27-17 Steelers. I think they're going to be a home game, home cooking. They're going to be super excited, especially the new Steelers, to play on prime time.
Yeah.
And I think with Dallas's injuries and the Steelers being really fired up and ready, because they laid an egg last week, I do think they win 27-17.
Yeah, man. Tate, you said 31-14. I'm going 31-17 Steelers, man. Justin Fields, 260 yards plus passing, 50 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns in total. Be it if it's 2 in the air, 1 on the ground, 2 on the ground, and 1 in the air. Steelers gets a defensive touchdown this week. Dak Prescott throws a pick 6. 31-17 Pittsburgh.
Somebody got to catch it to make it a pick 6.
Listen, he can throw it over there to Jackson, to Minka. I want Minka to get his pick 6. Let's get Minka the pick 6. Either him or TJ. And TJ Watt's breaking the sack record this week at the crib for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The 100th sack is going on the board against them trash Cowboys. Get them out of here. Dak, you're going to be out of there by the third quarter, man. Let's go.
So I think you and Ma got a bet. No, y'all didn't do it, but
we got the corner time, don't they? Yes, we do.
See, CD Lamb over 75 yards.
No, we CD Lamb over 100 in a quad. That was the bet between me and Ma.
That's not a good bet. I don't think he took that one. I remember you asked for that one.
I asked for a bill 50.
125 yards is a lot, Big G.
I asked for a bill 50, and then Ma said no, and I said 125, and then he jumped in.
Junior gonna shut him down. At least got hold like under 80 or something.
Well, I don't know about all of that.
Another super chat from Kobe One Kenobi.
Kobe One Kenobi said, people think I'm crazy when I say that Fields has more passing and an arm talent than Lamar Jackson. That's big facts. He does. That is big fact. I don't know who's saying you crazy, not me.
Hey, I just gotta say, amen.
Yeah.
That's totally accurate.
It's a matter of time. I mean, I think he's passed Deshaun Watson already for the third best quarterback in the division.
Yes. Yes.
So
he's on Lamar's heels.
Wow.
Let's see how the head-to-head matchup go this week and this year. Let's see it. Yeah. Let's see it.
It would not shock me if Fields has a statement game Sunday night.
Yes.
Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching.
Yeah.
You know what? I like to hear you say that, Shannon. Big G. Guess who I got to play at my fancy quarterback this week?
Come on, man. Make that trade, dog.
I'm not trading. You send me some trash.
Come on, man. Make that trade, man. I'll give you CJ Stroud if you give me Justin.
Hey, I like in fantasy football. I like my dual threat quarterbacks. That's why I got Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields.
I'll give you CJ Stroud, man.
I don't want CJ.
Come on, man. Come on. Let me get him.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Man, this was a great show. I had fun with you guys tonight, man. Big G. We 198 in here watching, 81 thumbs up.
They're going to get us to the 100 before we get up out of here, bro. So I trust them with the algorithms. We're going to get 19 likes before we get live off the air. Live off the air, bro. So let's go.
Okay. Well, before you go real quick, go ahead and plug what you got going on between now and next time we meet up in these Pump Your Break streets.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys again with me and Tate Boy Fresh, the homies B-Dirt and Pay on the Homies and Homies Overtime on Friday. We'll definitely see you guys Sunday watching the Cowboys game. Make sure you swing over to the Know-It-Alls, like and subscribe so you can watch us live as we do the whole end game for the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then come back and swing and check me out on Mondays on the Level Up College Football Podcast with Andy P. and Sarah C. And you know how we do. So we thank you guys for rocking with us. Chat generals, if you can, put the correct spelling of the Know-It-Alls over there in the live chat.
Hey, man, why I gotta come and back you up? You also got the No Cap Recap played on Tuesdays for your drive home to work. The whole recap of the NFL weekend, starting with the Monday Night Football games, and then we go back from Thursday and the rest of the game.
Facts.
And then basketball season's warming up. We got about 4 weeks left. They're in training camp now. That's Rather Cavalier, Cleveland Cavalier podcast is also something Big G and myself are a part of. Shannon, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, right. Obviously the hangover and our Pump Your Breaks, but been filling in where I can, where needed. So just have to keep it out. You never know where I'll pop up.
Yeah, because both y'all been filling in a lot of places.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never knew I'd be on the hangover till 45 minutes before the podcast the other night.
I hated it. I couldn't give you forewarning. But
hey, you just knew who you could call and count on, Shannon.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Big G, answer Mark Pace's question and we out of here.
No, he's not. Lamar Jackson's a 4-3 guy. Justin's a 4-4 guy. It's close, but he's not.
Okay. Who has better arm talent?
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Justin.
And he's bigger and stronger.
Facts.
There you go. That's a better way to say it, Shannon. Get that thicker out of there. Hey, fellas, bro, that's probably a wrap for the Pump Your Breaks podcast. We appreciate everybody for watching with us. Don't forget this Sunday on the Know-It-Alls channel, watch the game with us. Myself, Big G, and Mod. 2 Steelers and 1 Cowboy. We're the odd triplets, not couple.
Facts.
But with that being said, fellas, I'm shooting deuces to the people. Peace. Shannon, take us home.